Hi there, Francine here. See, today I would like to introduce to you a self-care restorative, stress-relieving movement sequence incorporating essential oils. And our emotions can have a significant impact on our health and well-being. And it's so important to keep stress in check and not let it get out of control. So, like to introduce this to you and first talk a little bit about the nervous system, and which controls both voluntary and involuntary functions in our body. And the voluntary actions are those that we control consciously, and the involuntary actions are those that occur without conscious control, like heartbeat and digestion and other organ functions that happen automatically. And involuntary actions are regulated by our autonomic nervous system. And the autonomic nervous system is includes the sympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of the normal functions of our organs, and the sympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of the fight or flight when we're faced with fear or danger. And excess fear or danger, uh, anger, fear, stress, shock can cause the sympathetic nervous system to turn on and turn off the parasympathetic nervous system, whereupon the organs don't receive their usual instructions and stop functioning normally, so that all the energy is diverted to the fight or flight. And sometimes, after the shock is over and the danger is past, the sympathetic nervous system forgets to revert control back to the parasympathetic nervous system. And this could inhibit organ function, and which in time could lead to dis-ease in our body. And some emotions that are tied to the autonomic nervous system are fear, exhaustion, excitement, shock, anger. So some consciously or subconscious easily holds onto that negative thinking, and we can get stuck. And so what I'd like to do is share with you this simple stress relieving sequence where it's the combination of the movement linked with the inhalation and exhalation that can have a profound effect on re-engaging the parasympathetic nervous system, and especially even more greatly enhanced when paired with utilizing premium quality essential oils. So I have a few that I have selected here today. And so lavender and frankincense are excellent choices, and they're quite widely, commonly thought of when you mention essential oils for their calming effects and properties. And then another really good oil would be cedarwood. That's a tree oil, and it's also good for oxygenating the body. And then I have a couple others here that are root oils. So I've got valerian and vetiver are very good for calming. And then also citrus oils are known as happy oils and very uplifting. So that's a good choice as well. And here I've got lemon and orange. And I personally um, recommend using Young Living oils because of the purity and the quality that are assured. There are so many companies that have jumped on the bandwagon in recent times with essential oils. You can get them super cheap just any place, and many of them have cautions about not taking internally or even applying topically. And there's no government guidelines for labeling either. So they might say pure or organic, and maybe a portion of them might be. Um, but it's really important that you really know your company. And so I've been with Young Living since 2000, and I've been to 3 of their farms, and see they have a seed to seal promise from the seed that's planted to the harvesting and the testing and the distillation. Everything needs to be done properly in proper timing and temperature, so that it's not hurried along And so you get the highest quality of the oils. And in addition to these single oils, Young Living's got many, many blends as well that are excellent. So what I'm going to do first is show you the sequence and the movements, and then I'll show it to you again one more time, adding in the inhalation and exhalation. So I have my yoga mat here, and I recommend doing this on the floor. A yoga mat is really good if you have one, rather than on the bed, using a nice firm surface. So just begin by bending your knees, and then you bring your knees up and hands on your knees, and extend your legs up and bring your hands overhead, extend, and then back to your knees and bend your knees and down to the floor. And when you have the oil, you'll breathe the oil in at this point. So I'll repeat that one more time. Bend your knees, hands to your knees, up and overhead, and bend your knees, hands to your knees, and down to the floor. So I'll carefully get up, rolling to the side, and my oil of choice is frankincense. So I'm just going to take a drop or two of frankincense in the palm of my hand and rotate the oil to the right 3 times to activate the oil in the palms of my hands, and carefully get down on the floor on my back, roll on my back, and then breathing the oil in, and then exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And you can choose to just hang out here for a while and breathe in and out and just let your body just relax into the floor. And take your time, and then exhale, and then inhale. And this is another good spot too, where you can just hang out and take a few breaths as you're inhaling the oil. And careful not to get the oil in your eyes. Don't be touching, getting the oil. If you get the oil on your fingertips, careful not to get in your eyes. And then just roll to your side and get up. So, okay, and then I like to suggest adding in another thing as well, and that's adding in an affirmation. And an affirmation is a positive statement, and I've got a few examples here that are good for this exercise. So I have balance of work and rest. I am full of life, energy, and stamina. I choose health and wholeness. I love life. I am safe. I am calm. So any one of those or a combination of those would be a good option. So this is a great exercise to do for a bedtime routine. It's also a great way to begin your day, to start it off on a really positive note. And so it's the combination of the movement with the inhalation and the exhalation of the scent of the oils, and the mindset with the statements, that all helps imprint so that you can move towards parasympathetic and calm state. And what I like to recommend also is take your chosen oil and carry it with you through the day. So if you're feeling stressed, just pull your oil out and just smell it, take a drop, and you can breathe it in and apply the extra on the back of your neck or in your hair is a great diffuser. So with that, be well, my friends.